Hello, everyone. So, I am trying something completely different today. I am combining my love of ASMR with my love of The Sims. So, I'm just going to start with making this tiny home. So, I just thought I would do a tiny home just to sort of test the waters, see if other people might enjoy this sort of content or not, perhaps. So I've just made a very boring rectangular sort of shape for the house because tiny homes, I was thinking, they make them out of sometimes old storage containers, so I thought, very long shape. So obviously inside the smaller room was the bathroom and the larger room was the bedroom, and the rest of the area would be open plan. So I decided to go for a tilted roof, only one side, because I think it looks pretty cool, to be honest. So I kind of had a little bit of struggle here. I pulled the roof itself, but not the sort of room area underneath, I guess you would call it, to be wider, so it looked a bit wonky, so I fixed that shortly. So this is The Sims 4, and I really enjoy building on The Sims 4. I think being able to grab the walls and just pull them and move them around is really easy for building. I think that most people that have played all the Sim games have said that The Sims 4 is the best for building, and I completely agree. So now that I'm sort of happy with the shape, I am looking at the colours. So I think I'm about to change the day view from afternoon, or perhaps not. So the colour I have decided on is sort of like a blue siding, which is kind of what I use for all, just because I like the colour, and I'm not sure if it's the fact that I don't have a very wide variety of Sims 4 expansion packs, stuff packs and things like that, but I don't really like the bricks in the game. So now I'm spraying the grass green, which just reminds me of Alice in Wonderland. Because for some reason, most lots just have really patchy sort of ground. Now I've changed the day to morning. I think it was on afternoon before. So most of the builds that I watch, I don't know if I watch them because I find them relaxing or interesting, but I sort of do feel relaxed. I don't get ASMR from watching the builds. Maybe it's because of everyone's always so excited. So it's not really a relaxing tone of voice. But I always enjoy watching them. But I noticed that you normally see the bottom bar, which is the build and buy bar, on that, but I just used the Sims video recorder, which comes with the game, and wasn't sure. Like I said, this was just sort of a test run. I wasn't sure if it was going to record the bottom bar as well, and as you can see, it didn't. So now I think I'm starting to work on the inside. If I can get my camera angle right. So if there's a spot like now where you notice nothing is really happening for a while, it is me scrolling through all of the, I think it's bedside tables at the minute I'm looking for. So I tried to make the furniture in the house a little bit sort of shabby chic because I wanted the house to be under 20,000 simoleons because it is a tiny, starter home. So I go for shabby chic, and I imagine maybe a girl that's just come out of college, even though they don't have college in the game yet. A girl that's just maybe perhaps even transitioned into young adulthood and left her home. I imagine that this is her first home. I mean, it could be for a boy as well, but I think I go for with the bed covers, you can see it's more perhaps girly. And then I'm about to show you the wall colour, I think. Oh no, I'm at the bedside tables. I'm not getting this very right. So I go with a sort of terracotta-y red colour, I think, for the walls. And then I go for I don't really carry the same sort of theme of colour and things through the whole house. The open plan area, as you will see shortly, is a sort of blue and white theme. The bathroom is brown. Now I think I'm looking for, oh no, I'm looking for the door. But I spend a lot of time looking for trinkets because anytime I watch other videos, everyone's rooms and things are always so well decorated. Oh, now this is when I've decided that the bedroom is too big. And I accidentally lose the mirror. And here it comes again. And I eventually end up moving the mirror because when I go and take screenshots later on, it looks strange. But for me, when I play, I like to see where I'm going. I don't really which is why, I I tend to make houses that are long so that I can see everything that's going on all at once rather than having rooms hidden behind staircases and things. So here I go, finding my trinkets. Haven't made her very cluttered. I've seen really interesting videos where someone has been a bit of a clutter fiend and there's, empty pizza boxes and things, and I think that's really cool. But I've made my person a little bit more neat. So I first started playing The Sims when it was just The Sims. Probably about 16 years ago, perhaps. One of my friends at school, she lent me the Sims disc, and it's back when you had to have the disc inserted to play the game. So I had borrowed it for a very long period of time, and then I realised that if I installed an expansion pack, then I could play the game and give her back her disc. So I think what I had was, she gave me The Sims and then The Sims Superstar, and then myself I got Unleashed, which was the pets one. And then for I think my 16th birthday, my cousin, she played The Sims with me, and on my 16th birthday she said that her dad was going to get me The Sims 2, which was, I think, released the summer before or something. So if you look that up, you'll see exactly how old I am. So here I am working on the bathroom. which I actually upgrade later on. So as I said, I was trying to make it really cheap. Well, really inexpensive, I'll say. So I used all the basic stuff. The cheapest shower, the cheapest toilet, and the cheapest sink, which I then upgrade a little bit, as I think I had about 2,000 left over at the end. Yeah, so once I got The Sims 2, I think I then started to earn my own money. So I basically bought every single expansion pack. I think The Sims 2 was in the region of £35 to £40, and then I was managing to get the expansion packs and the stuff packs for £15 or less for the stuff packs, of course. And then I think, and that was still when they were all on disc. Like, if there's anyone here that played The Sims 2 when you just got it on the disc, you'll know that you had to install 4 discs. And I think you still had to run it on the disc, like The Sims 1. About to start on the living room, it looks like. Well, the open plan living area. No, I'm not. I'm about to pave the bathroom, or put tiles in the bathroom, I guess. Now I think I'm about to start on the open plan area. So I managed to squeeze in, perhaps she's got a boyfriend that she's seeing, or maybe it's even a starter house for a young couple. So there's a dining table with 2 seats, there's the 2-seater couch, as you can see, and obviously the double bed in the bedroom, so it would suit a young couple too. So I really enjoyed, I think The Sims 2 is one of my favourites for the longest time. I also discovered that you could download things that other people had made. On The Sims 1 there was obviously like I'm not sure if it was still called the gallery. It's called the gallery now for Sims 4, and I think for Sims 3 and 2 it was the same, so it probably was. But on The Sims 1 you could download some things, but obviously if you've seen the graphics then you'll know. The Sims 2 was a huge step up in graphics, and so you were able to download hairs that looked pretty realistic and really nice, and clothes that looked really nice. I remember there was a Hilary Duff set that you could download from the Sims 2 website, because I used to visit that all the time. Yeah, I had an interesting childhood. Or adolescence, I guess. So there was that Hilary Duff outfit that I just absolutely loved, and then I decided that it really wasn't difficult to make clothes and things for The Sims 2. So I made some clothes and then uploaded them, and people downloaded them, and I was pretty happy about it. So as you can see, I've sort of put in a very small living area, because I thought there's not really much else you need in your house apart from, well, in a living area apart from a couch and a TV and a couple of vases, I guess. And then thus far it's a pretty basic kitchen, and don't worry, I know that is off and I do move it. Because yeah, the symmetry would have bugged me as well. I started playing The Sims 3 a couple of years after it came out. I remember buying it. I think I was 23, I think, when I bought it. And I bought it when I was living in Australia, and it was $50. But I just decided that I had to have it. I think, though, my computer wasn't able to handle it at the time, so it was a little bit of a wasted purchase, but then I upgraded my computer, got better graphics card and things. There we go, I've sorted that table. Now I'm about to do curtains for the entire house. So or drapes. The Sims 3 was really good because I really enjoyed all of the adventures and things you could go on. And world adventures. Like the tomb exploring and things like that. But I think Sims 2 might still be my favourite. Although The Sims 3 I really like the home daycare career or profession. I like that you could do professions like that. And then The Sims 4, I like you can be a doctor, a detective, or a scientist. Those are pretty cool. So for The Sims 4, I bought it. I think I got it the year it came out, but didn't play it a lot because I wasn't really a big fan of the way the Sims are stylized, because they're a bit cartoony, and I don't know, it seemed like a bit of a step back, and I wasn't the biggest fan, to be honest. But the gameplay is quite fun, but I think the real standout for The Sims 4 for most people is the build mode. Plus, when Sims 4 came out, it didn't have toddlers, and everyone was just outraged, to be honest. Now they have toddlers, and they have toddler stuff pack and everything. So, it's a lot better, but as you can also see that there is a rug in the living room. I get rid of that. I kind of wanted to make the area look a little more homely because it's kind of stark blue and white. And I pick a blue and white rug, but there's a lot of simmers that make houses look really nice with rugs, but I am not one of those people. So The Sims 4, the same as The Sims 3, does use up a lot of CPU space, and my computer is it's a laptop that I use, and it is pretty old. I'm not sure why there's a very long pause here. So yeah, my computer is quite old. So Sims 4 runs a bit laggy, and I think that you can see it sometimes when I move the camera too quickly. So apologies for that, but I make the best with what I have. So these are, in case you're not a Sims player, these are planter boxes, and each of the boxes has four separate places to plant something. And you can sort of splice plants, and you can, make new fruits and things, which is really interesting. So I kind of pictured the person that lives here to be a bit of a garden enthusiast, which is why, the house takes up only half the lot. And so I thought that I'd put this bench here so that she can sit and wait for her garden to grow. Okay, so I didn't notice until I was editing this part, but that's a completely different light to the ones that I have used in the bathroom and bedroom, but I do change it, so don't worry about it, because I watched it and I was like, how did I miss this? But I change it. So I've never been really good at doing the exterior of homes. One of my favourite people to watch building is Sim Kim, and she is excellent at landscaping and things, and I'm just like, wow. I mean, to be honest, my game probably wouldn't run all the landscaping things that she puts there. It's a lot, but it looks so good. So I try my hand at landscaping here and fail, but I kind of try and go for a natural looking area, because if you can see in the background, I kind of wanted it to flow like that. You know, there's some bushes, some flowers, and I thought, you know, if I have a patch of her garden look like that, then it would look, I keep saying her, then it would look quite nice and quite natural. So I decided on just a couple of bushes in the end. I tried for a while with some trees and things, but trees kind of get in my way when I play, so I don't really like to use trees all that much. Now I'm trying to put lights on either side of the door and failing. So I would like to keep doing videos like these, because I find it quite relaxing myself to watch. Or maybe not relaxing, but just soothing, I guess, calming. Yeah, don't worry, I line them up better as well. I'm a bit OCD when it comes to placement, so don't worry about it. And this planter box would not pick up for whatever reason. I think it's because it was on the edge of my screen. So let me know if you would like to see some more building ASMR videos. I'm almost done here, and I'll show you a couple of screenshots of the house at the end. But I really enjoyed making it. I know it's just a very small, tiny house, but I have also done builds where I've made like an 8-bedroom mansion and things, all in that sort of blue and white colour scheme that you can see going on here right now, because I really like the blue and the white. Might appear a bit cold, but it also appears quite chic, so I like it. Also, the videos, the builds that I watch are all sped up, and I thought that might not be so conducive to ASMR, so I just thought I would do a short build and not speed it up. I also realised here that I didn't have a sink in my kitchen, so I put one in. I'm realising that when I put the bin outside, that there wasn't one inside as well. So this build wasn't made with any cheats, so there should be absolutely no problem when playing it. I've not used move objects on or anything, which is why you saw all these things turn red here. I'm just trying to place a kitchen roll holder, but for whatever reason it didn't want to place. So here I've got some kitchen utensils. But I thought I'd give the person that's going to live here everything that they need. An oven, fridge, a sink, utensils, cupboards, obviously with plates and food inside. Yeah, an easel if they decide they want to paint, those boxes for gardening skill, the bookshelf for basically every skill you can read a book on. So I decided that the dining table was a little bit empty looking, so I thought I'd put something on it, but everything looked a bit too big and too cluttered and like they wouldn't be able to eat at the table, which just defeated the purpose completely. But then I found this nice candlestick that actually works, and because it's obviously a light, I now get rid of the mismatched light that is above the table. Or I should be. Don't tell me I didn't get rid of the light. Wow. Could have sworn that I did. So now I'm trying to make the upstairs look like it matches a little bit more, and I realise how off my windows are, so I fixed that too. I like the way the house looks on the outside. I like the blue and white, apparently. It's just like blue and white for everything. As I say, the landscaping on the outside isn't so great, but it's never been my forte, and for me, landscaping slows down my game, so I'm not a huge lover of making them. So if I had obviously a better computer, then I absolutely would. So this is me sort of doing final inspection. So I was just having a look at the roof trim. I made it a bit too chunky, but I change it back. And then I have a look at changing the tiles and have a look at the glass roof, but I just didn't see the point in making it glass roofed. I've seen some beautiful homes that are done with glass roofs, and it didn't seem to fit this one. But here we are at the end of the build, and I will add in a few screenshots of the house, and if you would like to give this video a thumbs up if you like it, let me know in the comments. If you would like to see some more, then I can definitely work on that for you. Have a nice night.